Okay, lovely. So I told you that there's a couple of things I'm going to be doing self-leveling on this floor. So I'm about to vacuum it, and then once I have it all vacuumed, then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to be making sure that I screw these. I'm hearing creaking in the floor, in the subfloor, so I'm going to make sure I reinforce it by screwing it down. Over the years, a house will settle, and then you'll hear creaking, but on top of it they only put they're supposed to do the joists at like 16. They have not done that, so therefore it's this whole spot does not have any support underneath it, so it's just the plywood that's holding it. It's like 24, over 24 inches apart from each of the joists underneath the subfloor. So I'm not going to be taking at the floor, so I'm just going to do the best I can to reinforce it. The good thing is the tub that I have, the new tub that I have, does not sit directly onto the floor. It has like a footing that raises it up off the floor. So that's the only good thing. And then I'm going to put the leveler on it so that hopefully will help with the squeaking. All right, guys, so let me just go ahead and get this done vacuum. Okay, guys, so I'm finished vacuuming the floor. So the only thing that I have left to do now is to go ahead and screw down where I'm telling you the squeaking is happening, just to try to reinforce the floor since they did not put the correct amount of joists underneath the subfloor. So that's the best that I can do on it, and to try to get that done. All right. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm going to see if I can get my drill to get this done. So I have some screw here that I used last night. I don't know where those screws are from last night that I used. Um, there was a whole box that was open. These are not ideal for me to use, so I'm just trying to find the ones I need. this subfloor screwed down correctly. Okay, I found them. All right, so we're gonna get this thing done. So these are the screws I'm about to try to start using to get this screwed down to as much as I can. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So that's the decking floor right there. So hope you guys could see that. So along these lines right here and here, that's what I'm going to try to screw on, because that's where the squeaking is. Like, I'm just going to try to. So I'm just trying to identify where I'm screwing to. Yes. Okay, so I know that there's a joist right here, so that's where I'm going to be screwing into. Now this. I think this needs to charge maybe. I think I'm gonna have to maybe pre-drill the hole, because it is hard to start with these. Difficult to start in the subfloor. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Get a bit. So let's start with that. I'm trying to use the smallest bit that I have. I don't have to go search for a bit right now. Tiny bit. So this is something my dad made. He made this for me, and it's really his, but I've been using it. So I found a bit in there, the smallest one I could find. So I'm just going to be using it to try to do a starter hole on these screws. You know what, actually, let me see something. This is 2.5 inch, 1 5/8, 3.5 inch core screw. might be easier. Let me try one of these and see if it's easier. Because I really don't want to use that bit because that bit is kind of large. But I have to change. I have to change the bit. Yeah, so let me try this. Let me try this and see this one. All right, that did it. That did it. So I'm not gonna just want to put in too much. To be honest with you, I feel if this is coming from where this is right up against here, but I'm not able to get back there to meet that wood, because if you notice they have nails and these nails pop, you know, so that seems to be a big issue right there. Like it's from there. That's so that's where, but I'm only going to where I see along. So I put one down here. I'm just gonna be putting where I see this running. This is not gonna do it. Let's go back to these. So this is, I don't know what it is, but I think I need to charge it. Maybe that's why it's going like this on me, because I got one in, but I'm having a problem getting them in. So I'm going to stop for a minute. I'm going to go charge this. See if the battery, it seems like it's going good, but I'm not getting enough power. Yeah, I'm not getting enough power. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop and charge this. Once I have this charged, I'll come back. I'm gonna charge my battery. I only have one battery for this particular one, and I have another drill, but I'm kind of lazy to go get it, so I'll just charge this for a little bit and then come back. All right, see you guys in a little. Hey lovelies, I know you probably can't see me. Kind of doing some stuff here. I totally forgot to turn the video on, but anyway, I'm trying to take out the rest of the sheetrock. The electrician was here, just left, and so most of the electrical portion is already done. You probably can't see my face. You'll see in a little bit. So I'm just trying to get the rest of the sheetrock out. I run into a couple of hiccups, which I'll show you shortly what I ran into. But now I'm just trying to take the rest of the sheetrock out on this back wall. And then I'll show you what I'm doing on the opposite wall once I'm finished taking this out. I started taking it out and didn't remember the video that I didn't start to record, so this is where it's picking up at. So this is what I'm doing. Okay, so that's done right there. So now I just have to take out the rest of this up here. So I'm going to go ahead and get this, try to cut the rest of this out. I had scored it before, and it didn't. You probably say, where's your gloves? Where's your gloves? It's all good. I'm at the end of this. Sometimes the gloves is just more cumbersome than anything to me, but safety is best, so don't do what I do, okay? Oh. I need to get the crowbar. So I'm just going to get the crowbar to be finished with this to get the rest of this up here because I can't get it. I need the crowbar. Put it out, so let me go get it. Thought I had the crowbar in here because I used it. I don't know what I did with my crowbar. Guys, that's what happens when you need something, you can't find it. I literally just had the crowbar not so long ago because I used it and now I can't find it that I need it. Don't know what I did with the crowbar. Oh, here it is. Okay, I found my crowbar. one came down really nice. That's how I want them all to come down. I'm just use my utility knife to score this once more to get it off. This one is giving me a run for my money to get out up in the corner. So pretty much I'm done. Just a little bit more cleanup. I'm not going to bore you guys with it. So let me just show you what has taken place so far, okay? So this is how the bathroom looks right now. So this is another cleanup that I have to do every time you rip the sheetrock down. You got to bring up back these stuff. So anyway, I ran into a little bit of delay. We had some leak in here after we sorted this. So we ended up having to redo this again, pulling it off and redoing it. So now this is working fine. We also rerouted this for the drain for the new tub that's coming in, because the drain is different. The original tub had the drain in the back right here. So right here was where this drain come. That's why we end up cutting it off and covering it. So the drain came up here. This drain on this other one is within the tub. So everything goes through this part. Not the drain, I should say, the overflow. So everything goes through that part. Then I went ahead and I stubbed out. We stubbed out for the niche. So the niche is completely stubbed out. And of course, I went ahead and we put in insulation. It's not completed yet. I have some more insulation to put in on these walls. So I'm going to do that. Then this right here is going to be for a towel warmer that I'm going to install on the wall. Didn't have one before. Then I have gone ahead. There is now a light over, that's going to be over the tub. That's there. This is stubbed out already for the 2 sconce light. We run into a little bit of problem. Here it is. We found that below this bathroom is another bathroom. So this is the ventilation system. So the vent is right here. So that's something. So now we have to find a different box. The box that fits in here cannot fit over here. So we have to find a different box in order to configure for for the other sconce light that's going to go here. And right up there, you could see this one right here. This right here. Let me show you guys. This one right here is where that's going to be for the mirror. And then up here, that is where the original light of the bathroom was. So in order to go ahead, I'm actually going to cut that out and try to, instead of pulling everything down, I'm going to try to insulate the wall from back there. Because the walls are cut on 16 like there. So I'm just going to be dropping down, and those are whole insulation. So I'm just going to be dropping them down into the wall from cutting out on the top and then patch it, less work. So that's what I'm going to do right there. Like I said, this wall is already done. Now it's just to go ahead and clean everything up, get everything. And I also went ahead, as you could see, that right around where the bathtub is, because I'm going to be putting in leveler, self-leveling in here before I put the tub down, before I lay the tub. So right around, you could see that I put the foam, the bead, a bead of foam right around it. So that's to make sure that when I put in the leveler, it doesn't leak out and go downstairs or go somewhere else where it's not supposed to go. It stays exactly where I want it to be. So this is just work for today. So I'm going to go clean this up, and then that's it. Vacuum, because I need to vacuum and have everything done. And then here, there is an issue that I need to figure out. If you guys know something you could tell me about, let me know. So I need to put light in here. This niche system did not come with a light, so I'm going to end up, they're not firmed in yet. They're just a dry fit. And I'm going to need to get lights to put in here, the LED light, low voltage light to put in each one of those. So that's something that I have to find, and I can't find it. I'm going to go look some more to figure out my solution to this problem, because I do not want to get another niche system. And if I get another niche system, it will have to be the same exact fit in. And this is a 14, so I'd have to do a 14 width one, and the heights will still need to be the same, because I'm not going to go ahead and restud it, redo it over to it's stud out for that. The studs are in where it's supposed to be. The framing is made for that. So that's something that I'm going to need to deal with. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for coming back. Thank you for being on my journey with me. We have run into a couple of hiccups, but you know what? I knew it wasn't going to be straightforward. So it's okay. Once it's we found the leak, we resolved the leak, and all these stuff are being found before I go ahead and get to the big part, which is put it on the tile, and then I'd have to rip the tile down and doing all of that. I prefer to find the problem now and solve it now. So that's how that is. All right, guys. Well, thank you so very much. Remember to like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. And I hope you enjoy this journey with me. Tell me if you figure out something, especially for this. If you know of a LED light that I could find to go in my niche, which is low volt, because remember, that's the reason why I opted not to put the niche on this wall over here where I see a lot of people do it. I prefer to put it the furthest point away from the water. So that's what I'm doing. So if you know, it would be nice if someone could tell me where to find those LED, but I need it ASAP, if it's on Amazon or wherever. I'm in the US. If you could tell me where to find that, that would be lovely. So I could get that done. That's the only part that's left for the electrical portion of it. So that's all that's left. So I need to get that done. In the meantime, what I'm going to do, after I finish cleaning this up, I don't know if I'll do it today or tomorrow, but I'll put the self leveler in, and then that's it. Once the leveler is in, I'm going to have to stop until I figure out this light thing. So I'm going to try to look for the light thing today to get that done so I could put the tub in, because I really don't want to put the tub in before this light issue is resolved. And also it needs to have a driver, just in case, you guys. It needs to have a self driver. And I'll have to figure out a place to put the driver in so that if the driver goes bad, I'm able to get to it and put in a new one or something like that. All right. Well, thank you so much, guys. Like I said, mental health is a serious thing. Just remember to tell a friend, and always check on each other. Let them know how you feel about them, because tomorrow is not promised, only today. And you don't want to say, I wish I could have, should have, and it's too late to reach out to your loved ones. Okay, guys? Well, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Like I said, lovelies, it was my pleasure. And I hope you're learning just like I'm learning on this journey, because I've never done this before. So I'm running into these hiccups and I'm trying to solve them as I go along. So thank you, guys. Remember to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and also come back and thank you for joining me on this journey of renovating my mom's bathroom. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Bye, lovelies. See you next time.